Today's Tuesday, July 8th, and this is a status check on a position I took earlier this morning involving the micro gold futures, ticker MGC. And as of the time of this recording, the spot price on gold is $3,333.80. So this is the Top Step Combine I just started yesterday or last night. Actually, this is the $50,000 account. And last night I did take a short gold trade, but I got wicked out, incurring a $85 loss. So this is my balance right now of 50,000, and the goal is to generate $3,000. So for my second trade for this combine is another gold short. And what I'm showing here is the gold chart at the 5,000 tick level, which means each of these red and green candlesticks equals 5,000 trades, consisting of both buy side and sell side trades. And my entry price is right here at $3,337.70. And right above that, I have a stop order. It's an insurance policy to close out the trade if gold continued trending higher. And my stop is sitting at $3,342, which would be a $100 loss. On the other side of the trade, I have a limit order sitting here at $3,320. For a profit potential of $350. My real goal is this support resistance level I've marked up from my perspective at 3,309 and a half. So if this trade continues going in my direction, I'm going to walk my limit order lower, and as well as my stop order. I'll walk my stop order about $50 increments. So that's the status of this trade. This descending channel, it's just giving me a reference point as to the current market structure, as gold has been ranging inside this channel to the downside. So now that price is approaching this bottom blue trend line for support, it's possible that price could bounce, similar to what happened here that occurred earlier this morning at 6:30. So it's possible that, or price could continue grinding, holding support here as it continues trending lower. But in any case, the trade is now up $158 right here in the P&L section. And right below at the bottom are the details to my entry. I shorted two futures at 33.37 spot 7. And the trade is now generating a profit of $150. So that is it for now. I'll pause it here and I'll update it in a few hours. So quick update. It's been a little over an hour and a half since the initial recording, but the spot price of gold is now quoted at 3306 and a half. And what I've done is, since market structure was broken, right, where price fell outside of this descending channel, I walked my stop order lower. It's now sitting at 33.28 for a protection of $190. And I did walk my limit order, my take profit target, from this support level I had sitting at 33.09 to now it's waiting here at 32.98. And we can see that price is now starting to break through this local support level. So the sell-off of gold continues. But that is the status of this trade. Now, 788. The rationale for this odd number is that $88 would recover the $85 that I incurred last night. Right here says P&L negative 85. So this was from last night's trade where I got wicked out. But so that should negate that $85. So this should bump up my combined balance to 50,700 if I'm able to get closed out here at 32.98. So now that price is starting to pierce through this local support level. Hopefully we'll see a continuation through it. And I'll pause it here and I'll update in a few more hours. So another update. I've walked my stop to 3,313 for a profit protection of $488. And I've walked my limit order just a little lower to 32.93 spot 3 for a profit potential of $888 take profit. So this is a $400 spread between my new stop and my new limit order. I'm going to go ahead and pause it here, and the next update should be the closing of this account. I'm going to try and see if I could capture the recording of this trade getting closed out. Hopefully it'll be at the limit order, not at the stop order here. So I'll pause it here again, and I'll be back. So just a few ticks away from getting closed out, and I thought I'd start this recording. Still pushing lower. Overall P&L is now up $814 right here. So if it could just spike down just a little bit more, that should be enough to fill this order. So I'm going to pause it here, and I'll be back. So I've walked my limit order or stop order just a little lower. It's now sitting for a profit protection of $630. So it's getting close to getting closed out at that end as well. So I'll go ahead and pause it again. So I'm getting close to getting closed out. I walked my stop just a little lower. It's now at $640 profit protection right here. So I think price may want to try and come back up to that resistance level, support resistance level. I have at 3309 spot 5. So I'm going to walk this down just a little bit to 650 right here. So there's my stop order, now sitting at a protection of $650. Again, this is for the fact I'm holding 2 contracts on the short side. That's what the 2 is representing. If anything, I'm just going to pause it again. I don't want this video dragging out too long, but I do want to try and capture the closing of this trade. So it's pretty close. So this is if this ask button gets above 3305 spot 2, then that should close out my position. All right, it's going back down. If it drops back down, I'm going to walk it even lower to 660. It's now at 660 for the spot price of 3304 spot 7.
Order filled. All
right, so I'm out of the trades. So the balance is 50,573. So I was able to recover the $85 loss. So the unrealized P&L, it's now 573. So that's the second trade for this $50,000 combine. I'll end it here, and until next trade, I'll see you.